What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Chris here, Mayce Collectibles. Welcome to the Topps 2020 UFC quick card review. Hope you guys enjoyed the group break yesterday of this product. If you haven't watched that yet, you can check it out. We posted group break number 3. Pretty sweet. So, in group break number 4 is Friday, September the 4th, I believe. So, again, a couple spots I think left there. I'm pretty sure there's still spots there. Check that out, macecollectibles.com if you'd like to. All right, moving on here. First impressions, Topps 2020 UFC cards. I really like the packaging. For those of you who are just, not into, I guess, the experience itself, this video may not be for you. I like to really nerd out over the entire kind of experience of trading cards, from the shrink wrap to the box to the art to everything. So just want to give you guys a quick look here if you haven't had a chance to get a hobby box for yourself. Right here is a big part of the delay, made in Canada. I believe they had to move things around, this, COVID and everything else. So, yeah, that's the same from before. This is nice. I like it. Pretty straightforward box art there in the background. I feel like maybe they could have put a little more effort into that, but it does look sharp, nice and sleek. I think it kind of goes with the style of the cards very well. And of course, it features Stipe, Kamaru, Amanda, and John Jones there on the front. 2 autos per box, 24 packs per box, and 10 cards per pack. So 240 cards, give or take, depending on what you pull. Sometimes some packs will have more or less, generally less, if you get a good hit. There are no relics to my knowledge in here. I'm probably not going to crack this whole case on this video to keep it somewhat short, but I will crack some to show you guys some of the things that I like and dislike about this. I will be doing an End of the Vault UFC Cards 2020 video within the next probably day or so to show you all the best hits that I've gotten. I've cracked a case of these, so I've gotten some really nice cards that I'll show you guys if you want to see them. But first impressions, again, the packaging I love, as I mentioned in the other video. I really like it. Nice and sleek and clean. Matches well with the card theme, because remember, we're not in chrome anymore. We're back to just cardboard, thin stock. But I'll tell you, there's 2 things that I would complain about right off the bat. Now, if you've ever opened baseball cards from Topps, you're very familiar with how much cardboard dust gets on each card. But some of these things, some of these cards, the photographs, I have a big problem with. It's almost like whoever, I don't even honestly know how the process works as far as who determines what photograph's going to get used. So maybe I should educate myself before I state my opinion. But I feel like some of these photographs were selected and used by people who don't watch the UFC or have no interest in MMA in general, or not really a background in it. I'm not trying to be a hater, but I don't understand why they chose some of the photos that they chose when there are so many amazing photos that really speak to that moment in history in the sport, in a fight, that they could have used and they didn't. So I don't know, they need to consult with somebody or something. But a few of these I really feel like they did a disservice. Holly Holm, her card is one of them. There are several others, but especially when it comes to the rookie cards, like you're talking about somebody's rookie card, I think you've really got to do your homework on what photo to select to capture that moment. Especially, when you're making trading cards, the people who are just collecting cardboard, they clearly, if you're collecting cardboard pictures of a sport, clearly you like that sport, it's your passion, it's your hobby. So you want to see that kind of attention to detail, and you're going to be somebody who can recognize the moment in the picture and kind of recall back to seeing that happen and what it was like and so on and so forth. And I don't feel like they did that in a lot of these cards. But again, with COVID going on, I know there's a lot of craziness. So, who's really to judge? They got the cards out, and so I'm grateful about that. But if I were to give a critique, that's probably my second biggest one. My biggest critique, honestly, is just card quality. And I'm really going to get into this when we do the End of the Vault series on this, where I show you my hits, because I've got some real nice hits and they're pack fresh and the quality is garbage. I mean, a lot of these cards, they're just the quality is abysmal. It's horrible. The bar is going to be very low for a PSA 10, in my opinion, for some of these cards. I'm going to try to pull out. I've gotten a few Connor and Khabib hits, and I mean, the edging is just, it's unbelievable. And this is, you know, it does happen with the Topps baseball cards, but I don't understand how in 2020 the quality control just isn't there yet. So I just want to flip through a few of these, let you guys get a little taste for them. Beautiful cards. They followed, again, the baseball theme, which is another thing that's a little bit odd to me. I know how, you know, of course, Topps has a license for UFC and baseball, and Panini typically covers basketball, football, and what have you. But you can't, I don't think that you should stick with, like, we've got an Independence Day right here is a good example. An independent, we've got a camo and an Independence Day and a black and a red parallel possibility. So we're using, because of baseball, this is what they used for baseball, which makes sense. Baseball, Americana, you know, American Pie, or Apple Pie, American Pie, Apple Pie, and, you know, and so forth. It's a very American thing to Americans. UFC is a global sport. Like, that's kind of what defines it. It's, you know, the best mixed martial artist in the world. And so we've got an Independence Day parallel here of Jermaine Durandamy, who, you know, represents the Netherlands. So it's just, it's strange. I don't know why. Maybe it's just ease of use to copy and paste UFC photos. I don't know what the deal is, but it just feels like it's not thought out. But I do think the price kind of reflects that. They're pretty cheap comparatively to what we've seen with Chrome, which is a much nicer product. But I don't know. Maybe, you know, you guys tell me what you think. Maybe I'm just being snobby. I don't know. You know, I love the theme, you know, the idea of the camo and the Independence Day theme in baseball. I love that. You know, I love America. I'm a patriot, so on and so forth. But I don't feel like it does justice. Like, if I, you know, for example, I like Jermaine Durandamy. I think she's a, you know, a great fighter. She's done amazing things for women's sport, and it just doesn't make sense to have an Independence Day theme hit for her. You would want something more, you know, specific to her, or just do colors like they typically have done, so it doesn't have to match at all. I don't know. I guess, like I said, if this is more of a snobby thing, if you're just really into everything about the card theme wise and so on and so forth. But if you're just into the people and the nice hits, you know, there's no right way to like cards. So I'm just giving my opinion on what is going on here and what I think could improve the sets moving forward. But just some of these, like this here, the Tony Ferguson Donald Cerrone fight was awesome. Like, I love that fight so much, and there's so many epic shots that really like capture the totality of that fight in one photograph. And we didn't come close here. Like, this is not it for me. I don't know. A few of those, and then, like I said, the only other complaint is just the quality. You can see, look at the top of the card there. You've got silvering on almost every card, especially if you've got a black border, like on the bottom of Kron here. Look at all that silvering. Pack fresh. You know? Look at this card. For me, that just doesn't cut it. Especially, you know, I do group breaks and sell-in cards and so on and so forth. And you don't want to send, you know, it's hard to document and show, like, oh, this is how they all are. They're back fresh. So I wanted to get some of them out there. It's not so much a complaint as just to show you, any box you open, this is just the quality of the cards. All right, and they're not terrible, but if, you know, you're used to Chrome or you're used to high quality prints, I feel like the quality control is down. I really do, you know. But that's that, complaint-wise. Moving into what I love, other than the things I've already stated, is just, of course, I like that they've expanded out. You know, it's a bigger set. They cover more people. They kind of kept true to keeping the numbers low on the big hits of the super popular people, you know, to keep the values up. They've included a lot more people. There is some strange things, though, about a few future stars that have showed up that keep showing up as future stars. It makes me wonder how exactly they determine what they do. But I like the set as a whole. I think they did a good job. I like the theme. I just think there's little tweaks, and you know, UFC cards are super new in the grand scheme of things. Yes, I know that, you know, they've been around over 10 years, but not really. You know, this is probably 2020 even. This will probably be the biggest year yet, I would assume, for UFC cards. They just continue to grow and grow and grow. But yeah, I would say there's just a lot of room for improvement from here. This is a great groundwork. The inserts are great, you know, the 85s, but even with the baseball 85 inserts, it's a much nicer card. You get a gold stamp that's textured, and so on and so forth. And with these, you don't get that. So there just seems like a lot of shortcuts. You've got champions. You've got rookie cards of people who also have a card in this same set and year wearing a championship belt. You know, so it's strange. But we're getting there. We are getting there. Let me know what you guys think. I'll just flip through a few more of these, give you a little look. Let you know there's a nice Zhang Weili rookie card. Mayce Barber Future Stars. It's a nice card there. See, that one's in pretty good shape. Yeah, that one's in pretty good shape. They've done some beautiful autographs. I do have to admit that. I'm not a huge fan of sticker autographs. I'm one of those who prefers the on-card autographs, but I assume that, again, because of COVID, that's why the majority seem to at least be that I've encountered are stickers. But they do have some beautiful dual autograph cards and so on and so forth, and we'll get into that when we go into the vault with these cards. And that's the video where, you know, we talk highly of the set and showcase what the set has to offer. So please don't think this video is being a hater video. It's just kind of a quick review and my thoughts. I've opened, like I said, I think this is hobby box number 14 or 15 now. So I don't have a ton of experience with this product yet, but a decent amount. And you can see how dirty my mat gets just from opening it. It's crazy. I've never had cards that have this much cardboard dust and stuff just everywhere. So I don't know. But that's my honest opinion of this set. I'm not going to open any more for this video. Just wanted to give you a quick look into my complaints and where I think we should go from here. Definitely want to hear what you guys have to think about the set. And I do want to reiterate that this set has plenty to offer, and we'll cover that in the Into the Vault series, where I'll show you some of the awesome hits that we've gotten and some awesome hits that I'm going to be putting on the website as well. So that's going to do it for today, folks. That's my honest opinion this far. Again, I'm kind of early in how much of this product I've opened, but that's how I feel this far. Let me know what you think. Till next time, take care.